Hello. Today's video is on Swami Vivekananda's views on the caste system. In 1984, the then Indian government declared January 12th the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda as National Youth Day. The 20th century monk is regarded as a great thinker and social reformer, inspiring many with his ideas on liberty and free thinking. His ideas on the Indian caste system, though, need to be studied more carefully before according him that place. A close reading of his work reveals a strange dichotomy. While Vivekananda was against untouchability and exploitation of the poor at the hands of the rich, in many of his lectures and speeches, he is in fact has praised the caste system, even going to the extent of calling caste the first idea of creation. His various quotes are: first, in an interview to the Hindu, February 1897, I do not propose any leveling of castes. Caste is a very good thing. Caste is the plan we want to follow. What caste really is, not one in a million understands. There is no country in the world without caste. In India, from caste, we reach to the point where there is no caste. Caste is based throughout on that principle. The plan in India is to make everybody a Brahmin, the Brahmin being the ideal of humanity. Second, in an interview to the Hindu, February 1897, Indian caste is better than caste which prevails in Europe or America. I do not say it is absolutely good. Where where would you be if there were no caste? Where would be your learning and other things if there were no caste? There would be nothing left for the Europeans to study if caste had never existed. The Mohammedans would have smashed everything to pieces. Where do you find the Indian society standing still? It is always on the move. Sometimes, as in the times of foreign invasions, the movement has been slow, at other times quicker. This is what I say to my countrymen. I do not condemn them. I look into their past. I find that under the circumstances, no nation could do more glorious work. I tell them that they have done well. I only ask them to do better. Third, the Manners and Customs of India report in the Boston Herald, May 15, 1894. You say we are heathens, we are uneducated, uncultivated, but we laugh in our sleeves at your want of refinement in telling us such things. With us, quality and birth make caste, not money. No amount of money can do anything for you in India. In caste, the poorest is as good as the richest. And this is one of the most beautiful things about it. Fourth, the Manners and Customs of India report in the Boston Herald, May 15, 1894. Money has made warfare in the world and caused Christians to trample on each other's necks. Jealousy, hatred, avariciousness are born of money getters. Here it is all work, hustle, and bustle. Caste saves a man from all this. It makes it possible for a man to live with less money and it brings work to all. The man of caste has time to think of his soul, and that is what we want in the society of India. The Brahmin is born to worship God, and the higher his caste, the greater his social restrictions are. Caste has kept us alive as a nation, and while it has many defects, it has many more advantages. Fifth, in reply to the address of welcome from Hindus of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, these are a few ideas in our religion. It is one of inclusion of everyone, exclusion of none. Though our castes and our institutions are apparently linked with our religion, they are not so. These institutions have been necessary to protect us as a nation, and when this necessity for self-preservation will no more exist, they will die a natural death. But the older I grow, the better I seem to think of these time-honored institutions of India. There was a time when I used to think that many of them were useless and worthless. But the older I grew, the more I seemed to feel a diffidence in cursing any of them, for each one of them is the embodiment of experience of centuries. 6. In a reply to address to the local Hindi community of Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu. I have seen castes in almost every country in the world, but nowhere is their plan and purpose so glorious as here. If caste is thus unavoidable, I would rather have a caste of purity and culture and self-sacrifice than a caste of dollars. Therefore, utter no word of condemnation. 7th. In reply to the address of welcome at Madras. Competition, cruel, cold, and heartless, is the law of Europe. Our law is caste, the breaking of competition, checking its forces, mitigating its cruelties, smoothing the passage of human soul through this mystery of life. So these were the quotes of Swami Vivekananda on caste system. As you can see, that he was a defender of the caste system and therefore cannot be held in high regards as he has been. These are the aspects which are not brought forth or are not forthcoming in history books. But I feel that everybody should know about all this so that they can decide to uh, as to whom they should look up to and whose ideals they should follow.